name is Grieving, and welcome to episode 2 of what I am naming officially the Dump Truck Podcast. The next topic for today is going to be current media and interests. More specifically, how the media can affect my interests and my opinion on the media that I watch as a whole. Alright, well, let's get started. To start, I want to go a little bit into what I'm currently watching right now. It really depends. I've dabbled into the VTubing community, which inspired me to make my own PNG tuber. I watch people play horror games. A notable one is Manly Badass Hero. I am a little bit in the shorts community. I like Johnny Razor, and that got me into Riggy. That goes into indie animation, glitch productions, and all that stuff. I have seen Toon Turf. And other than that, I watch a lot of news channels or video essays. That's mostly what I frequent on. And lastly, I'm in the Sonic.exe community, so I watch a lot of that kind of thing, of that genre, in the horror category. But the things I watch, I might need to watch myself, in the sense that social media is heavily known for influencing people's opinions, like very much influencing their opinions. And I think it's important to make sure that while you can see opinionated content online, you need to know that you still have your own opinion. Mostly when a lot of creators that I watch, since they tackle like current issues or a giant big topic as a whole, they get a little political. And while I feel that's fine, I get a little worried that it might interfere with my own personal beliefs. Not in the respectfully kind of way, in kind of just, they're just saying their opinion almost as if it's a fact. Again, it's not their fault. It's just how I perceive it, and those creators have the right to put their opinions online, like however they like. That's just how I see it. Yeah. So, with that out of the way, we're going to go into the main course, which is media mixed with personal interests, or the main topic of the video, how media has affected my interests. Now, as I already said with the VTubing community, it inspired me to make my own PNG tuber and to create art, but it can also be said about the comic dub community. I've seen a bunch of comic dubs. Sonic.exe community is great with comic dubs. I've seen Withered Rose, Smile.exe, Hungry Hero's really good. And just recently I watched The Backwards House, and that somewhat motivated me, like, maybe I should work on my comic, It inspired me to create. Watching horror game people play horror games, it's like, maybe I should play a horror game or play a video game as a whole. Actually, the fact that I'm into the horror genre was because of the algorithm. I got introduced to Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I was really obsessed with that back then. And then that led to the horror genre in general. And so that's how it all began. So it can be good. And the algorithm is good. Of course, it can be used negatively, but we're going to move on to our conclusion. What is the state of the media as a whole? Again, with everything that's going on, especially the AI, I feel like it is both booming and deteriorating, especially since, political tensions are rising and a bunch of people are making their opinionated content. That's probably just because I loom on that side, but whatever. And it is a exponential rise for indie animation, and everyone, like a bunch of kids are coming together, not kids, people are coming together to create these wonderful shows, and I just love them. I think it will survive, because, these are humans, and Sort of like the same points in my last video, I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'm going to take from this a reminder to be careful of what you watch, but also be thankful of the things that you're watching. They're made by people who care. Well, for the most part, they're made by people and they put their heart and soul into it. We should be mostly grateful for all the people that we see online because they give themselves and they give us a community. That's pretty much it for today. Hope you enjoyed. This is the second time I'm doing this, and I like doing this. I just have school tomorrow, and I don't want that to affect my schedule. But you know what? I'm still doing this, so that means I'm somewhat dedicated. So we'll still see how this goes. Thank you for listening.